Okay, so for the last thing, shit, where'd I put it? Wait a minute. You also, in order to put bikes back together, have to be very good at losing things that you were just holding, and then you have to make up a lot of stories about why you don't have them anymore. Like the story about me kicking that stupid boss nut across the floor over here. Last thing, since we got them off, gonna put some new pads on there. Okay. Caliper. Actually got the bolts in there. So, take these guys to bring a grease over here. Got some grease. Trying to kill bugs at the same time I'm doing all this. Same time. That's right. Put just a little bit of grease on the top and the back of this pad so they don't squeak a whole lot when you activate them. Don't put any on the brake pad though, that kind of would be detrimental to braking. Put lubricant on the front there. Okay. Alright, so if you can see right here, right, there's a cutout. That thing got two ends to it. Bam. Oh, you son of a bitch. Come on. Wait a minute, I gotta stand up. It's so funny when shit gets knocked over. I don't know if I should stand it later. Right. 12. Uno más. Ready? Get in your home. I see you going in there, sucker. Get in your home. You too good for your home? He wants to go home? Send him home. People of my generation know what that movie is. Wait a minute, it's giving me an attitude. There's one. Okay. This one goes on the inside. See, a little bit easier from the opposite side, but that sure shit don't mean it's easy though. Come on, you're right there. You're right there. Alright, got them both in. Let me squeeze that a little bit. Alright, now, thing that activates those brakes is this piston right here. See that? So, sometimes, if you got enough strength left in you, you put your thumb on there, put that sucker in. Push that back down to flat. So, see that little plunger right there, that circle? As you pull the brake, that thing, or hit the brake, that thing pushes out. So, in order to fit that around new brake pads, you got to push that plunger in. It goes this way, pushing in like that. And then once you get that, put that sucker around the pads that you just put in there. Hopefully, like this. Bam. Okay. And you got your two retainer bolts right here. There's one. There's two. Oh, I missed him. Saw him though. I'll get you next round, sucker. Come on back. Alright, so we got a number 12 metric. The bolts holding them proper on is. Oops. High speed. The poundage on them isn't real high, maybe 17 or 20, something like that, but put them in there so they're just snug, a little more than snug maybe, but you don't want to crank them down or you'll be replacing them bolts like I did. Just put them in there hard enough to keep that thing on now. And that's it. Now, make sure you hear me when I tell you this. Don't just jump on the bike and go out for a ride. Make sure you sit on it and pump in brakes for a while first, because they're now wider than the pads on the inside. The pistons, you know, not in far enough. So you got to push those brakes, keep pumping them until they get in far enough to hit those brake pads and actually squeeze them. Otherwise, you're going to not stop when you go out on the road. So, Yamaha Raider 2009. Tire change on the rear and brake pad change on the rear. And that's how you do that.